Happy weekend, everybody. Kanoa back with the weekly update for next week. I just wanted to go over a couple of things. Big thing on the docket is the Open. Some people have been asking about how we're going to run the Open this year. So we are going to have an in-house competition. So how it's going to work is going to be guys versus girls. Every week, we'll put our scores in. We'll get judges. We'll do the workout. There will be a couple ways to earn points for your side. So one is signing up for the Open. Two is participating in the Open, regardless if it's foundations, scaled, or RX. Three will be the spirit of the week. So we'll announce that the week of. The best spirit, whatever it is, will get such an amount of points. We're thinking of some other ways to get points, to get more people involved in it, but we will give you more details. So again, we will have an in-house competition, guys versus girls, and we will also have a Friday Night Lights. So what Friday Night Lights will consist of is, instead of having our regular classes at 4:30 to 6:30, we're just gonna have kind of like a heats and times that people can sign up for and get judged if they want to get judged, or if they just want to do it with a friend, they can do it. Also at Friday Night Lights, you are more than welcome to bring friends or family to participate in it, and it will be free. You can also bring friends and family to come watch and everything, bring the whole community, get involved. So hopefully a lot of people get signed up for that, and we can have a good Friday Night Lights. If there are any other questions, if you guys have any questions, don't feel free to reach out to me, Dave, or David, and we'll get you guys individually questions answered. Next Wednesday will be the last time you guys can sign up for winter swag or the Open shirts, because we want to put those orders in as soon as possible so we can have our Open shirts by the time the Open starts, and we can also actually have all our winter swag by the time it's time to warm up or it's still cold outside. So again, next Wednesday, you guys will need to if you haven't, put your name on on the pieces of paper and sign and put your sizes on that. So do that as quickly as possible if you haven't already. Nextly, this weekend, the annual equipment fee is going to be coming out. So just give you a heads up about that. A couple of the top things that are on the list that we went over are jump ropes, all size jump ropes, high tempo plate 10s, kettlebells of all sizes, 53, 35, 70s, and even smaller weights, dumbbells of various weights, 35s, 50s, 70s, and so on. Those are kind of the big high list items. We are still looking into maybe getting one or two Echo bikes, replacing the assault bikes, maybe getting another erg bike, maybe getting another rower if there's enough money for all that stuff. And then I mentioned to some of you guys, we already did purchase a new sofa. So it's a more outdoor sofa that's easier to clean and doesn't hold the odor and stuff like that. So look out for that. We did order that, so hopefully it'll be coming in soon. I think that's all, but for programming. So I'll go individually through each day, what we're doing for each day of next week. So Monday, it is going to be touch and go squat snatches. So we don't do much. We haven't done any touch and go squat snatches in a while. So again, coaches, be aware of people that need to move properly. If you need to scale them down, scale them down. It is off percentages. So again, if a lot of people don't have a 1 rep, they can work up to, to a relatively light set of 8, which is how I'll explain it. 8 at 50%. 8 at 55, 6 at 60, 6 at 65, and then 4 at 70%. This is all off your 1 rep squat snatch. These are going to be touch and go squat snatches. So that will be our strength on Monday. The workout is per time, an 8-minute time cap. So we'll have squat snatches in it. So we are doing a high volume of squat snatches. So just give you guys a heads up about that. It is 10 squat snatches, 200-meter run, 30 wall balls, 200-meter run, 10 squat snatches. Okay, so it's going to be a pretty fast one. But again, if you're not efficient with the squat snatches, I think the best idea is to go drop singles and reset every time, and then try to push the other aspects of that workout. Tuesday, we have an upper body superset. So we're going to do double dumbbell bench press. So what I want to see with that is kind of like a 45-degree angle with our arms on the bench, and then palms outwards, not in, because we want to engage the chest. And we're doing 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. You can increase in weight on that. You can also increase on repetitions throughout those 4 sets. And then we're going to superset that with renegade rows. So real quick refresher on the renegade rows. Remember, if I have 2 dumbbells out here, I'm doing a push-up, row, and that is 1. And you're going to do 4 sets of 8. And then for the workout, it's a little different than we've done before. But again, we are doing open prep stuff. So we're trying to get as much differential movements as we can to prepare you guys for the open. So how this works is 3 rounds, 4 minutes each round. You're gonna do 5 strict pull-ups. Again, coaches, if they don't have strict, we'll go through the scales and tell you guys what we best think for you. And then we're doing 5 kipping pull-ups. So with that being said, if you do have strict and kipping, the best idea is to go unbroken on those 5s and then get off. And guys will be doing 12 calories on the rower, ladies 10. And then nextly is 5 strict presses and then right into 5 push presses with a barbell. So you will need to power clean that up to your shoulder. Same thing, try to go unbroken on those 5s. And then lastly it was be 12 cals on the rower, 10 for the ladies. And then whatever time you have left, you're going to rest at that 4-minute window. And you're gonna repeat that for 3 more rounds. Your score for that day will be the slowest round for that day. Wednesday will be our long workout. So this is going to be a pretty good grinder, body weight stuff and some grippy stuff. So it starts 2 rounds per time, or a 30-minute time cap, 50 air squats, 50 IMAT sit-ups, 50 box jumps, 30 alternating lunges. So remember, each lunge is gonna be 1, not 1, 2. So remember, each time you get your knee to the ground, that's 1 lunge. 30 toe to bars, and then 30 American kettlebell swings. And you're gonna repeat that for another round. So that's gonna get really grippy and legs are gonna get really tired. So just be aware of how you approach that and attack that workout. Thursday, we're gonna work up to a heavy clean complex. So how this is gonna work, you're gonna do 1 clean pull, 1 hang power clean, and then 1 power clean back from the ground. And this should be all unbroken. Okay, so we'll have about 20 or so minutes to work up to a heavy complex of that. And then the workout is going to be an ascending ladder 10 all the way up to, ascending ladder of 1 all the way up to 10. So 1 power clean, 1 bar over burpee. Again, that can be lateral or bar facing depending on the level you're doing. 2 power cleans, 2 bar over burpees, so on and so on, all the way to 10 and 10. And that is for time or a 12-minute time cap. Friday, we're gonna do another Olympic lifting movement, but now it's gonna be a 60-minute E2 LOM. So we're gonna do a front squat from the rack, and then you're gonna do 1 split jerk. Okay, so again, I'm gonna take it off the rack, do a full front squat, and then right after my front squat, right into the split jerk. The weights are gonna be 75 to 90% of your split jerk. So we want to overload the legs before we do our split jerk. That's why we're going up our split jerk percentage instead of our front squat, because most people's split jerk is a little lighter than our front squat, but we want to fatigue the legs before we're able to do our jerk. Again, you are able to increase weight as needed or stay at 75% for all 8 rounds of that. And then finally for Friday, for our workout is a 10-minute AMRAP, 100-meter run, 10 double dumbbell shoulder to overhead. So those can be push press, push jerk, split jerk, strict press, whatever you think you can do. I would prefer people to try to jerk them since it's a little more efficient. And then right after your 10 shoulder overhead, 10 double front squats. Okay, so ideally what you should be doing is 10 shoulder overhead right into your 10 front squats. If you can, try to do those unbroken as well as you can, and then right back to your run. So a 10-minute AMRAP. And then finally, our Saturday partner workout is for time. It's a 30-minute time cap. How this is going to work, you and your partner are going to complete 2,400 meters together of running. So if me and Coach Keith are going, we're going to do however we feel like we want to break that up. You can do 400s, you can do 200s, you can do 800s, you can do a mile. All right, it just has to add up to 2,400 meters of running together. Okay, also, you're gonna have 200 push-ups and then 100 pull-ups. You can break up those however you like. So if we get done with our 2,400 meters, we can go right into our push-ups or pull-ups. You can do sets of 10, sets of 20s. Again, whenever you finish all those reps, that is your time. Okay, guys? Well, have a good rest of your weekend and see you guys all on Monday.